we just need to educate people, we need to change culture, we need to change norms around parenting. Honestly, like, you want to know where the responsibility lies? Parents should not allow children to be put in a position where they can be exploited or harmed. And when it comes to, like, kids displaying their personal lives for any audience, you know, people should be asking themselves, is it really okay for my child's vulnerabilities to be displayed to random strangers?
Would I recommend it to my children or my grandchildren? Probably not. But do I think that there's a safe way we can approach curating a process that's much safer? Absolutely.
The fundamental problem is the business model of these platforms and these capitalist incentives.
What Tiffany and Hunter were generating in revenue is hundreds of thousands of dollars a month.
Cheesy, saucy,
And that's a
goodness.
huge incentive for them to do the types of things that they were doing here with these children.
Garlic bread.
So, okay, so our hands on her hips. Vibrate around. Okay, and then again, you guys are like making out, so.
I hope that the public will understand that they shouldn't just consume this kind of content without recognizing the harm that it's causing to the people who are being used in creating the content.
Really what gives these accounts their fuel and their drive is the people who subscribe, the people who follow, the people who are buying any of the sponsored products from these accounts. So as much as we can, taking attention away from those accounts, I think in a way disincentivizes parents to be putting their kids out there for content in that way. I hope that people stop consuming this content.
Has definitely died down. I took a mental break from YouTube. It was just really kind of degrading, and it's hard to keep trying to be motivated whenever you're getting bad comments.
So we've been presented with a settlement offer. I brought the settlement conversation to Claire. She was not exactly happy, but the reason why she wasn't happy was we're gonna know what happened to all of us, and that was our goal. We may be done with the lawsuit, but what we're not done with is sharing our experience, and I hope that we can prevent other kids going through the situation that our kids went through.
They took every opportunity away from me to be involved in my son's life. But yet, Tiffany still has her daughter. She's the one accused of all of these abuses, but she still has her daughter, and my son got ripped from me.
In many ways, a lawsuit is where justice goes to die.
Tiffany is still very free to make the content that she's been making. She's got new kids coming, and she's got a new squad now. She's gonna keep finding people. There's always the next person ready to go.
It's still happening. It's still going on. You think the lawsuit would make her stop? It's not. It's not just these 11 kids. There's so many others. So many others. And if something isn't done, these won't be the last kids either.
Have you ever made this? This is my first time making this one.
There's a victim in all of this who isn't represented at this table and may not know she's a victim. And that's Piper.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Piper has no voice in any of this.
Yeah.
She's not here. She's been very restricted in what she can do and who she can interact with. The first victim here is Piper.
Insane. Imagine a world where every time you do anything, tens of thousands of people can comment and criticize you. You never have the freedom to try things out and make mistakes. And what people don't remember is that that is a real child with real emotions who is now being devastated by the negative public attention. You have to worry about that kid's well-being and about that kid's ability to figure out who they are in the world.
Go ahead. Maybe blow the camera a kiss. Yeah. I genuinely hope that Piper's able to realize what Tiffany, because I feel like when we all left, we wanted Piper to get out, but I feel like we all had to do this thing where it was like we needed to save ourselves, even if we didn't necessarily want to, because we felt bad leaving somebody stranded.
It was extremely hard for me to leave Piper because
I didn't want her to feel like I was abandoning her. Try not to cry. Okay. It was really hard, especially having somebody my age who's in my family and I can connect with and be friends with.
all of us are here for her and we would help her. There's so much better that she deserves. Piper is a super sweet girl and she deserves good friends and a good environment to be around.
This was the right choice.
Relationship in any way. My marriage was not improving, and so Jody advised that we have a year-long separation with absolutely no contact. During that time, I did end up, in the hospital, and she wouldn't let me call him or text him and let him know. There was no help in trying to get us to reunite. It was just no contact. The end.
My wife had just met with Jody a few days before, and Jody had counseled her on what to say and how to approach the situation. And then she said, I'm going to leave for a little bit, and when I come back, I don't want you to be here. And at first I was like 7 times I had written down, I have a hard time trusting Jody. It was this crazy push and pull between her and I of, I'm trying to be compliant, which is what she was looking for, but I was just like constantly like just spinning around trying to understand what she was even asking me to do. I went from the end of January until partway through May of that year, almost completely in isolation. My separation was very dark. It was some of the darkest moments of my life. It's like as if you were being tortured and someone is just beating you down and they're saying to you, this whole thing could stop if you'll just listen to me. Jody threatened me that I would never see my kid again.
Evil wench.
Did you try to reach out to the kids, drop by the home? Was there?
Like, is that something you came to the realization you needed to help to work through things there, or is that something that like Jody helped you guys recognize? But I'm trying to understand her involvement in your guys' life.